Calibrating and testing food safety instruments for accurate measurements are very important steps in producing safe and wholesome foods. Some health departments require recording results on the calibration logs to ensure equipment is accurate. Review your smoked beef jerky Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point or HACCP plan logs for store-specific record-keeping requirements. Always test and calibrate instruments before you begin processing a batch. To calibrate the pH meter, begin with thoroughly washing your hands and sanitize a clean prep table for your work surface. Gather your supplies including the buffer solutions, clear plastic sample portion cups, a gallon of distilled water, and the pH meter. It is best to calibrate the meter with a 4.0 pH buffer solution since it is the closest to the pH value to the testing of the marinade at 4.0 to 4.4 pH. Now, open and pour both the buffer solution into a small portion cup and then the distilled water into another small portion cup. Remove the protective cover over the end of the pH meter and place the bulb sensor in the distilled water for approximately 15 seconds. Remove the meter from the distilled water and then turn on the pH meter. When ready, press the CAL button to calibrate. Place the meter into the buffer solution, making sure the bulb sensor is completely immersed. While holding the meter, stir gently in one circular motion inside the small cup with the sensor bulb immersed enough to cover the electrodes. Now, hold the meter still and wait for the reading to stabilize. This may take up to 15 seconds. Once the reading is stabilized, press the CAL button again while the bulb is immersed in the solution to lock in the value. Remove the meter from the buffer solution and rinse the bulb off with the distilled water in the small portion cup. After calibrating and rinsing the bulb sensor in the distilled water, the meter is now ready for testing marinade. For testing the thermocouple probe for accuracy, first, fill a clean container or disposable cup 3/4 full with crushed ice. Then, fill the container or cup with water to make an ice-water mix. Allow the ice-water mix to chill thoroughly for 3 to 5 minutes. Now, turn the thermocouple on. Insert the thermocouple's probe into the center of the ice water without touching the sides or bottom. Hold the thermocouple probe still and allow the temperature reading to stabilize. View the reading on the thermocouple while probe is immersed in the ice water. The temperature needs to read 32 degrees Fahrenheit with an acceptable variation of 2 degrees. Record the thermocouple temperature on the calibration log if the HACCP plan requires written documentation. Please review your store's plan logs for store-specific requirements. If the thermocouple temperature reading is not accurate at 32 degrees or within 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit, the thermocouple is defective and needs replacing. Do not use this instrument. Contact the Berkshire Brothers Food Safety Team to order a replacement thermocouple with probe. For temporary temperature monitoring, management may order a digital internal food thermometer from the distribution center warehouse until a replacement thermocouple is received within approximately 14 days. Smoked beef jerky processing may also be rescheduled until the replacement thermocouple is received. Always remember to practice food safety by calibrating and testing your instruments.